In this video, I want to talk about this one very frustrating thing that avoidants often do in order to keep themselves safe from feeling the pain of loss, of disconnection, and of endings, right? But it's something that keeps you hooked. So if you've been going round in circles for a long time, maybe even years for some of you, with someone who has shown up as avoidant in and out and yes and no, this might be why. And understanding what's happening might help you to make more informed decisions so that you can protect yourself too. So before I get into this video, if you've been going through any kind of difficulty with someone who is avoidant, or there's been a toxic relationship or a breakup that you want to process, heal, understand, move forward, let go of, my Heartbreak Healers Club is a beautiful place to do that. It's a really intimate group where you're going to get connection, community, reflective exercises that will help you to have light bulb moments about yourself and about what you've been experiencing to help you understand your beliefs, your blocks, and what's keeping you stuck. So if you would like to join, you can find out all the information in the links below. We're on every Wednesday, so you get 4 weeks when you sign up. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. UK time, and I would love to see you there. The other thing that I want to let you know, very exciting news, is that I'm going to be announcing a new program very soon. It's something different from what I've done before. It's going to be called Securely You, and it's a 5-week program that's going to run once this year. For the rest of the year, it's only going to run once. And the 5 weeks are made up of 4 weekly calls, some self-study videos, and then the last week we're going to have a very special mastermind week where we have a call every single day for 20 to 30 minutes. And this is really going to help you. I mean, the purpose of this course is to help you feel connected to yourself, secure about who you are, and more secure in your relationships going forward. It's going to help you let go of the past loops and toxic cycles that you've been in, and you're going to feel stronger, better, and clearer than ever at the end of it. So if you want to find out more information about that, watch out, because I will be posting about it very soon. Okay, so what's this really annoying thing that avoidants do? The thing is that they don't want to feel the pain of loss, of making a mistake, of endings, of regret. And so what they do is they find a way to keep the door open. And often the reasons that they give you for keeping the door open, like they're just not ready, they're going through a lot, something's happening in their life that means they can't commit, are often very, very plausible. Like, you can believe them, it makes sense. And this makes you feel so much empathy. Often people who are attracted to avoidance are very highly sensitive and empathetic. So you can hear their reasons and actually have a lot of empathy for them, and very often want to help, want to hold space, have compassion for them. And this makes you feel even more invested in this person, which keeps you even more hooked. And then the avoidant can disappear, do something really hurtful, and still you've been given this reason, which was they weren't ready. And so it makes you feel and doubt yourself. It makes you feel this awful pain of, well, they said this, so maybe after all, I just wasn't enough. And it makes you question the validity of your connection. It makes you question if what they said was true. It makes you doubt yourself. And then they come back around and you're like, oh, it was real. It wasn't me. It's not my fault. And it's a relief. So you stay and you have the conversations. And then inevitably, if they haven't done the work on themselves, they throw that I'm not ready thing back at you again. Something else comes in the way. This can go on for a really long time. Your remedy to this is to decide to have a boundary with yourself, that with relationships, you're going to live in the now. You're not waiting. You're not living for a future possibility, for potential, for what ifs anymore. You have to have the boundary within yourself that you are living for now. Because once you decide, actually, that you've realized, oh God, I've been waiting and this has been keeping my life on hold for ages, you start to see it for what it is. And this is one of the things that will help you to let go so much, when you start to see this for what it is. And it's a really triggering thing. I know it's really triggering when when you're really attached to someone and somebody says, you know, you've got to love the person for who they are now, not their potential. Because very often with an avoidant, there is so much potential. There's so much potential that you can see, that you love, that you're bought into. And you do have empathy and compassion for this place where they are in their life. And maybe you understand them more than most people do. So it's really hard to accept that it is what it is right now. But accepting it is what it is right now and you are living for now is one of the things that is slowly but surely going to set you free. Probably you'll only get to the place where you can do this, where you've been hurt enough times by the putting it off and the putting it off and the one day when I'm ready, when this has happened, when that's happened. When you've been hurt enough times by being put on the back burner, you start to go, I'm not doing that anymore. And you, in your nervous system, start to say, I've had enough. I've really had enough of this. And that's when you'll be able to do this. But you won't be able to do it before you're ready to do it. So no one can force you to do that. But you're listening to this for some reason, right? And maybe you're going to hear the echo later on of hearing me say, live in relationships for right now, not for the future. Because obviously, if you're in a relationship that's a committed relationship and you're building something together, then you do have to live for the future. It's a team effort. But this isn't a team effort. When you're being put on the back burner, when you're not the priority, when someone else is the priority, that's not a team effort. That is an avoidant putting you on the side just in case. That's not fair on you, okay? And it's not what an emotionally healthy, available person would do. And you, as a highly empathetic, beautiful, sensitive soul, need someone who is available for you and your inner world now, okay? So I'm saying this very directly as it is. So I know it might be a bit triggering, but sometimes, but also if it is triggering, just be really gentle with yourself about it, because that's where you are right now. There's no rush, there's no force, there's no pressure, but there's part of you that hears me, right? And I think one of the most difficult things about this journey is hearing things that you don't want to hear and being in resistance to them. I know what that's like. I was there for a really long time, but as I always say, the truth sets you free and all is well. You're on this journey and you are exactly where you're meant to be right now. And this person, this connection is teaching you something so important about you and about your worth, about your needs, about what you expect, and about knowing who you are. As soon as we learn how to accept ourselves, we can accept other people for where they are, even if it means that we have to step back, set a boundary, say no. You know, sometimes in these situations when someone's saying, maybe one day in the future, someone's got to be the adult here and say, no, we're not doing that this time. This is a boundary. Don't put me on the back burner. I'm not doing that. You're either in or you're out. Otherwise, you're enabling them to do that, right? So, no more back burner. This is your time. This is your time to get your needs met and to not tiptoe around someone else and where they might be. And you can do this in the most loving, kind, compassionate way. But it's one of these things that you can spot with someone who is avoidant and spot how you feel about it. Because there might be part of you that goes, oh, not again. Oh no, I don't want to be on the back burner. It's my time to be a priority now, which it is. If you'd like any more information about what I do, how you can work with me, how you can join the Heartbreak Healers Club, or how you can work with me one-to-one, because in August, if you sign up to a package, you get a free self-study course. So I'd love to see you in any of the things that I do, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.